Join us today as we watch this playground come to life. Today, we're at the Possibility Playground. It's the largest inclusive playground in the United States, and it happens to be in our hometown. We're going to show you from start to finish the whole progress. Thanks for joining us today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Possibility Playground spans 32,000 square feet, and it's filled with fun features that kids of all ages and abilities can enjoy. This place is massive, and we're going to take a look back and see how it all began. The park director was approached by a parent about the possibility of getting a wheelchair swing installed on the playground. And then sometime later, a child fell on the playground, and a parent who was in a wheelchair had no way to get to their child. And that is what sparked the beginning of this wonderful playground that we have today. When they started this project, Keith and I went to the park every week, took pictures and video to document the progress that was being made.
20% of the total structure. There's a large structure yet to come, and then there's a lot of other structures that go around that. When it gets done, it'll have over 1,000 points of play, which means something an individual kid could be doing at any given time on the property. It's kind of like building a house. There's a slow process, and then all of a sudden things start to happen. So after that, you'll really start to see this coming together. So we're pretty excited. It's like going on vacation. You keep, when are we going to get there? And so that's what it's like for us. We're on the way. We'll get there, but it seems like it takes forever to take that drive. So.
This playground champions the importance of accessibility. The playground adheres to the guidelines set by the Americans with Disabilities Act. It creates a fun space where children of all abilities can play and learn side by side. This project took around 5 years to complete, from planning to design and finally to execution. This playground project was massive for our small county. However, it's going to make a major impact on children for generations to come. This is the largest playground in Indiana and the largest inclusive playground in the United States. That's quite a feat for our small town. The old playground here at the park was built in the 1980s, so it was desperate for an upgrade. Each week, as we came into the park to take pictures, we saw more and more progress. We are so very grateful to everyone who made this dream a reality. None of this would have been possible without the dedication, hard work, and unwavering support of our community. To say that we're proud of our community is an understatement. This is an amazing project, and we're so very grateful it's in our community. They ended up closing the park for an entire week so that they could finish it up and get it ready for the soft opening. They invited all of the Harrison County Super Pass holders to come in to take a sneak peek. We have a Super Pass, and so we were there on a beautiful fall afternoon to see this wonderful park. This park showcases 18 different slides, swings, climbing equipment, and the playground seamlessly combines fun and accessibility. We heard stories of various families who had children who were never able to slide before, but because of these ramps where they could get up to the slides, they were able to slide for the first time. And another one who experienced dizziness for the first time on a playground. These things are huge for children with any kind of disability. Watching children play on this playground who had never had the experience of playground play before was very emotional. This park has a very special meaning to us as well because our son, Josh, has a disability, and he thoroughly enjoyed playing at this park. Here goes Josh. Having fun, Josh? This is completion of Phase 1. Phase 2 is already being talked about and in the works. After this soft opening at the park, they had the grand opening on a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon. Hundreds of people made their way to the park on that sunny Sunday afternoon to see the ribbon cutting and have the grand opening ceremony. The dignitaries all gathered and the anticipation mounted as the grand opening drew near.
So are you all ready to get this started? Yeah! Awesome. On behalf of the Park Board and the rest of the county officials, we'd like to welcome everybody here today to the grand opening of the Possibility Playground. 5 years in the working, a lot of dedication, and a lot of people have made this happen. And here in just a few minutes, you're going to get to be the first group when it officially opens to the public to be able to play. It's my privilege to introduce the person who worked with me side by side for the whole 5 years on this project, our County Prosecutor, Otto Schultz.
Well, thank you all very much for being here today. This is a day that we've all been dreaming of for the past 5 years. So I've always been taught that simplicity is the mark of the master, especially when there's a bunch of little kids that are waiting for you to get done with a speech before they go to a playground. So real quickly, I just want to thank the Harrison County Community Foundation, the Harrison County Commissioners, and the Harrison County Council. Without their support, this project would not be. With their generous support, this is truly a possibility playground for all. So it is my pleasure to introduce Dan Bortner, who is the Director of the Indiana Department of Natural Resources.
Thank you, Prosecutor Shock, and a huge thank you to everyone who had a hand in making this special place a reality. The Possibility Playground here at Hayswood Park and Nature Preserve. You've done a good thing here today. You've created an outdoor space for all to enjoy. My name is Dan Bortner. I have the pleasure of currently serving as the Indiana Department of Natural Resources Director. But before that, I was the Director of Indiana State Parks for more than 15 years. Nature is for everyone. This is a charge that you have embraced here with the Possibility Playground. This park includes a wide range of great amenities, and it is inclusive for everyone who comes here. It invites all to join and will continue to do so for generations to come. I'd like to thank you for inviting me to help celebrate this great day for Harrison County's community and for the great state of Indiana. And now it is my distinct honor to introduce a dear friend of mine. Todd Rokita is the 44th Attorney General for the state of Indiana. It's my honor to introduce to you the Attorney General for the great state of Indiana, Mr. Todd Rokita.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. I'm Todd Rokita. I'm your Attorney General. It's an honor to be here on this beautiful, beautiful fall day with my wife, Kathy, and our children, Teddy and Ryan Rokita. They're right here on the side. At least one of them. Two, yeah, they're all there. As I look around that, the Rokitas had the least to do with this. It's all you. And I'm thankful, though, that guys like Larry Schickles, Scott Floor, others invited us to come down to share this day with you. This community comes together in a special way, and you can't say that in every part of the state, but you can say it here. And I think that's very, very important. There are many types of equipment and materials that were used in the construction and the amenities here, but ultimately, Possibility Park is built on the best of human virtues: love, respect, compassion, caring, generosity. Thank you all for your generosity. And as a parents of a son with special needs, Kathy and I are moved by your devotion to these great Hoosiers, these great kids like Teddy. And I remember when my wife and I learned in 2010 that Teddy had a complex and severe genetic disorder called Angelman syndrome. He was just 2 years old. He can't really speak with you though verbally, and he has difficulty walking, among other things. But he can give you the best hug you've ever seen. As families, those of us living with children who have special needs feel a certain connection and kinship with one another. And you just made that all the more possible. Thank you. Our life stories don't always go exactly as we might have planned, and that's certainly the case for our family. But we're thankful to experience God's blessings in the midst of it all, such as this gift to the community that we celebrate today is. So to all of you who've played a part in this, big, small, and in between, let me just say from the Rokitas, and also on behalf of the people of the state of Indiana, thank you again, and God bless you all.
Count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut it! Have a great time, guys. Welcome.
I was not prepared to be emotional, but as I stood there watching literally hundreds stream into the park, tears were streaming down my face. As a parent of a special needs child, this was very touching and meaningful to me, as well as many others there. And now, the park is officially open to the public. And opening day, it was packed. literally hundreds of children playing in this park. To say we're proud of our community is an understatement. We're so very proud, and now it's up to us to keep this park looking great for future generations to come. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.